That's good. That's good. That's hot. Okay, I don't know, this way. Well, I kind of go in between.
Do like a shocked face at the camera. Get a little closer together, too. Sky, you got to come. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, cool.
I came. Don't worry.
On a side note, here I've got a perfectly good can of Mountain Dew. Now, for some of our viewers, I'm getting a little ahead of ourselves. Welcome to the Talking Rad Podcast, episode 185.
185, sex. Sex.
Anyway, I'm Cole Skythane. And anyway, so this is a treat for some of our viewers who may or may not know how to open a can.
Sorry.
No one saw anything. Everyone listens on Spotify.
We're sorry, right, Skylar? You were part of this.
What if I enjoyed it? Sorry, we're distracted.
My demonstration.
I post the videos on Spotify, too, that you can do that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I do it as well.
Yeah.
That's for
Cool.
life is
Cool.
deja vu.
I'm wearing a hat.
Anyway, my demonstration. I've got this beautiful can of Mountain Dew Frostbite, and I'm going to teach you all how to open a can, because I know one little gamer out there doesn't quite get it, and this is for the other people that may or may not know.
I guarantee you he's not the only gamer.
Who does he?
No, don't do that.
We don't hurt people.
Okay.
Stop.
Show them so they're no
All
longer
right.
in the dark.
We've got this beautiful tab on top. You can hear it. There you go. You put your finger under it, and then you get a little bit of leverage on it. Sometimes you put your thumb on there. I like to do this. I use my palm, and you just do a little bit of a pulley-pull.
See, and sometimes I think what this individual...
I like to put it back down because it's easier to drink that way, too.
I like to rip it off, personally.
Your monster?
Absolute monster.
No, you can drink it however you'd like.
Hey, that's sometimes some people collect those little tabs.
Well, I like to have the tab on my lip to keep my mouth up so I can get the airflow.
One time, this is why I will never do it.
I know where this is going.
One time, I sliced my thumb up real effing bad trying to pull one of these off.
You didn't follow rule number 7 to
You
salvager's
just grab
code.
you grab from that.
I
and
didn't
just kinda, like, twist it
follow
a bit and
the
yank it
69th
off.
salvager code.
You got real messed up.
I didn't put my thumb in without a condom, and I got real messed up.
So here's another example, though. Let's say that your can, like the tab, is really in there, and you can't get your finger under. You don't got fingernails. Press down on the front of it, and it pops it up.
It's a bit of a pushy push.
Yeah, and like you can literally push the can down itself. I'm pushing the can down.
You know those like things they have that kids have all the time, the poppets? You push the poppets. It's like that. It's like you do that.
Yeah. Well, great. I know the podcast name now. How to open can tutorial gone wrong.
And the thumbnail would just be me scissoring.
Yeah.
Gone wrong. Here, I'll have you guys scissoring. Here, this will be the other part. You got to send this to me, Thane. Okay, ready?
Okay. That's good. That's good. That's hot. Okay, I don't know, this way. Well, I kind of go in between.
Do like a shocked face at the camera. Get a little closer together, too. Sky, you got to come. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, cool.
I came. Don't worry.
Wow.
And in the middle is just going to be a can.
Thane, you need to start clipping this. Like, can you send me some clips?
I'll come.
And they need to be 1920.
Yeah, sorry about the
1080 by
clips, people. I'm
1920.
just lazy.
I did clips today for Life is Deja Vu. Would you guys like to see one of them live on the show?
They're gonna do well. I promise.
Yeah.
I promise you, Thane.
This
Just
one that I
try to
did
get 4
today?
or 5 clips.
347 views. We're about to make it 348.
Here we go. Gaming.
You guys don't get a video. I'm just going to do audio. That Mappa is doing some naughties again. Mappa sent out an NDA to some of their animators, asking them not to talk about the bad work environment at Mappa. So in response, a bunch of Mappa animators went to Twitter and told everybody how bad it was. Let's us.
I mean, they probably put their careers in jeopardy, but
Oh, totally, yeah. Most of them were saying things like, yeah, if you want to build up your name and your, like, reputation, great place to work at. If you actually want to enjoy life, not a good place to work at. I'm just like, yikes. I know Mappa's got at least 2 studios. This was specifically the studio that makes JJK and Chainsaw Man.
So I'm assuming those animators got fired.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't see any updates on it.
Their fates are ambiguous. But they did break NDA, and that's pretty
No,
bad.
they didn't, because they didn't sign it.
Oh, they didn't sign it?
That's what they sent out. They said, will you sign this? And they said, I'm not going to sign it. Here, Twitter, to see what's happening.
And did you notice I put a video on the bottom for all the Subway surfers out there? You can keep watching it.
Yeah.
We got one
It's funny.
comment on this too.
I thought that was an NDA they were going to sign, but I
It
guess
was,
they did not.
but they just didn't sign it.
Oh.
They sent him the
I didn't
NDA.
know you could do that.
They said, "Will you sign this NDA?" And they just said no.
I just always thought like business say, "Hey, sign this NDA or you're fired." So
Well, they never said.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't
that's
know what
how
happened.
most NDAs work. I thought like, "Hey, sign this NDA or you're fired." That's how they shut people up if they want to keep a job.
Sure, but you get fired. Hey, I'm going to Twitter.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
it's a lose-lose for companies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody commented and said, "This is true for every industry. My current job is solely for their name on my resume. Working here is atrocious. Everyone has to be day drinking or on coke."
Wow.
Just like, oh my
That's
gosh,
rough,
it's so
buddy.
sad.
Say that's rough, buddy.
That's rough. Now I have to. That's a good joke or a good.
I wish
meme.
we had someone else to do clips. It's like, hey, I got
what-
the episode.
Here's the thing,
Make
though.
me clips.
Here's the thing, though, and I'm gonna speak for myself and a lot of other people that watch short form content. I have found several podcasts that I watch because I found their clips first.
You're capping.
No, I'm not capping.
Skylar's capping.
I thought some of their clips were really fun, and now I watch their.
What's that
podcast
water
from it.
sound?
I'm gonna
The
guess
radiator?
a water heater.
Water heater.
Definitely sounds like something's leaking though. I'm gonna go do a quick checky.
Just gonna go check that.
Checky.
What do you speaking of short form content? What do you think about people dying for clout?
I disagree with that.
Yeah.
I don't think people should do
Well,
that.
I saw this Moist Critical video where he's like talks about a guy who like caught a trout and he like filleted it, and then he said, "Oh, we got some tapeworms in here. I'm just gonna leave them in there." It's like, what? And they ate it. It's like, actually the tapeworms gave a little bit of flavoring to it. Yeah, it's also gonna make you shit your guts out, man. Like what are you doing?
He's
No,
not
so
thinking.
then they had the next video where it's like, unfortunately he passed away, and his friends like, unfortunately passed away, and then people in the comments are like, "Oh, rest in peace, my man," and then like the same video, like a minute later, he's like, "Psych, I'm not dead." It's like, are you serious? And then he had to make another TikTok. It's like, sorry, that was a bad joke. It's like, shouldn't have ate tapeworms in the first place, man.
I heard they're tasty.
Yeah, I heard they help you lose weight. Like if you want to lose weight, get a worm of tape in your belly, and then to get them out.
Sometimes I just drink scotch.
To get them out, if you're ever like, okay, I've lost enough pounds, I want it out of me. You have to hold a little bit of piece of food next to your butthole, and then when the little gamer crawls out because he smells the food, he comes out of your butthole. You have to
I
grab
don't know
him.
if that works very well, but okay.
It's funny that like I thought I said a banger of a joke that would have got you laughing, but you were so in depth with your explanation of this that it just didn't land.
Sometimes,
So,
well,
so I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of laughing at yours either.
Wait, what did you say? Now I want to hear it.
We were like, I said, we were talking about like, yeah, I just got to eat tape and lose weight, and I just said sometimes I drink scotch because it's like
Tape.
a callback. Yeah, exactly.
I got it.
Yeah,
I got it. It's beautiful.
I'll laugh at yours. The butt stuff funny.
My grandpa told me that when I was little. He's like, yeah, if you ever get tapeworms, you'll lose weight, and if you want to get them out, you got to hold a
does
little
that
piece of.
actually work? I'm pretty sure tapeworms.
No, it doesn't work.
I don't think they could. I don't know if they can
I could
smell.
be your
I think you
tapeworm,
just have to kill 'em.
baby.
I think you have
Yeah.
to kill a tapeworm.
I could sneak out
like
of your
Take
bum.
a was it like
Put some
what's it
yummy
called?
food there.
You give to your pets like a
and I'll
dewormer or
jump
something.
out
Rat poison.
and eat
Rat
it.
poison. Oh my gosh.
We got to take out the vessel.
Yeah, but also that TikTok, he also said, yeah, we all seen the video of the bear with the tapeworm hanging out its butt. It's like, no, I never did. Now I looked it up. Yeah, there was one where like a foot, like a not a foot long, like it was like 12 feet long, just tapeworm hanging out a bear's butthole.
Okay, maybe my poop thing is valid. I'm gonna say it's not though, because my grandpa told it me
I
jokingly.
think that
They
bear
don't.
is
They
just-
can't smell through your bum. Can you imagine? Oh shoot! I gotta give me some of that.
Plus, yeah, they're like having to get through your butthole, which is like all stinky the whole way, like crawling through your colon.
I would argue that your colon's probably not that stinky.
Why?
I don't know.
That's what the poop sits in.
Yeah. But like,
That's like right before your anus is the colon.
I know. Let's see.
I
Let's see
feel
how
like-
bad you stink.
I feel like it would. Well, obviously, like you wouldn't smell great. Okay. Let me just put this out first. I don't think the inside of humans are gonna smell very good, but I think like the inside of like your colon and stuff like that probably isn't as bad as you're thinking it is. And the reason I say this is because of the people that make sausage out of colons from pigs and stuff.
Well, that's a clean colon, so.
They don't really clean them, They really don't. To make blood sausage and stuff,
Well, they can probably like just like put some like fluid through it. Like
dude. No, they definitely don't.
they don't.
They might blow them out,
Okay,
but they're
but
not gonna. They're not gonna clean them really.
I think that's the small intestines that they make it out of. Your
Oh.
colon is the big fat part right before your butthole.
How
It's
big?
probably the
What about
small
like?
intestine.
How big is it a small intestine? Are we talking like this?
Let's just go to the human.
Let's say of a lamb. Do a lamb.
Yeah,
because that's what
small-
I know
a
of.
small intestine is more what you're thinking of. Let's just do human anatomy. I pressed escape again. The colon is the this gamer right here. Oh, that's a bad photo. This gamer right here. This is your colon, the big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing probably smells like just straight asshole.
What about the other one? Doesn't there poop in the other one too?
That's where your food goes. So your food gets digested in here, and then it goes through your small intestine where it absorbs, I think, most of the water and a lot of the nutrients out of your food. So that probably doesn't smell as bad, but it probably doesn't smell great.
Regardless, you should look up blood sausage.
Yeah, that's the things when people get cut open.
Because like
that
I don't
falls
know
out.
what intestine they use.
Let's go to the wiki.
I'm pretty sure
blood sausage.
sausage filled with blood. It's
There's
cooked
really
and
not-
dried and mixed up.
There's not much meat in there. I'm gonna tell you that. Does it say which intestine? I want to say it was the big one, but I don't know. All I know is that they definitely weren't that clean. They definitely didn't clean them that much whenever I tried them.
What's going on here?
Is it because the keyboard's all effy right now?
I hope not, because that's my fault.
Yeah,
I got a
it's your
good clip
fault.
of that. Want to see that one? I didn't make it public though. The one I showed you guys, I did make public. I'll show you knocking over the can though for you, Sky.
I can't spell.
This is. He's trying to spell intestines connected to the colon.
I named it. Skylar ruined our keyboard.
Pigs. It's made of pig's intestine or cow.
Yeah.
Pig or cow.
Well, I mean, the ones I had were sheep.
I'm going to say that these are small intestines. I don't know the anatomy of animals very well, but just looking at this, I'm going to say small intestine because your big colon isn't that long. Nowhere near that.
All right, here's a sneak peek for the short coming up from Skylar's thing. Here we go, Sky.
You know when you do stuff and you're just like, why am I even, what?
Anyway, it's got a 7.7.
He just walks off camera. Oof.
7.7.
Your face is so angry at yourself. That's the best part. You're shaking out the keyboard. All the liquid coming out of the keyboard.
Wait, was that first part after?
That was immediate after. I put it in the beginning
okay.
to.
That's great. That's great. So, one thing I wanted to talk about, and it's a good thing you brought it up at the beginning with the whole cyberpunk thing that we watched, is I've been thinking a lot about how everybody likes to quote Miyamoto where he says, a delayed game can still be good, but a rushed game will always be bad.
Yeah.
Or whatever, I'm paraphrasing.
Are you gonna add an addendum to that and say a patched game can be good too?
Well,
Yeah.
I've just been thinking about, and
'Cause I wouldn't
maybe-
say they're forever bad.
Maybe there's games out there, because the two that come to my mind are made by the same studio. But maybe there's other games out there that have become patched. Well, I guess another one I thought of was Final Fantasy, one of the MMO versions. I think people
Final
didn't.
Fantasy 14.
Right, people. I don't think people like that on launch.
That
but
one
now
was-
it's popping.
The first version was finished technically. I don't know about glitches, but it was a intended release, and people just did not like the
was
mechanics.
a bad game.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it wasn't broken.
They just
Horrible.
made a poopy.
it was horrible mechanics on top of like you having to pay every month.
It's like imagine playing Halo 3, but instead of Halo 3, it's in Roblox.
Ugh,
And they made that.
Yeah.
That was the game that they put out.
that's awful.
So they decided to re-release it just with like
terrible, terrible.
better
You guys accepted
mechanics.
it.
Yeah, it sounds awful. I guess the reason I bring it up, because for one, Cyberpunk has just been killing it. I think they've been killing it for at least a year since, from what I gather, since the anime came out.
Especially this last month, they've been absolutely
Yeah.
just dominating.
Right.
Just stomping on people's nuts.
And the last game that I can think of that was released not great but is fixed and playable now is the other one they made, The Witcher 3. From what
Yeah.
I gather, that wasn't very good on release. But also,
I don't think it was as bad as Cyberpunk, but
right.
No.
But also, the Halo, the Master Chief collections was just a train wreck. That was just awful. But from what I gather, that's the one that everybody still likes to play today.
well, people like Halo Infinite now.
Right,
Yeah.
and that was another one I was going to bring up is everybody says Halo Infinite is a bop because they made it like all the other Halo games. Like, who knew gamers don't like change? Just give me what I like.
Yeah.
Gamer no like change.
To be fair, though, a lot of the stuff that should have been in there, like being able to select what kind of match you want to play, I feel like is just par for any game.
Yeah.
And the fact that it wasn't is really bad. The progression system, they have an actual progression system now instead of the challenge progression.
Bigger number go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm really stoked and really want to jump into Halo Infinite. But I wanted to have a conversation around if you guys could think of any other games that were released really bad but have since redeemed themselves.
Mario
Uh,
64.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Wait, are you a Mario fan now?
No.
No.
Oh, excuse me. Zelda Ocarina of Time is better now that it's on the 3DS.
It's better now that it's got mods.
Okay.
We can play co-op.
Oh, Fortnite.
Uh,
Fortnite. Honestly, you could say any of those
Live service
live
games?
service games.
That's true.
Some people hate
Yeah.
the new updates though, but I would say there's a good argument for just in general the games are always better.
I guess I'm thinking more so of games that are broken, but maybe it's within like the last 5 to 10 years that's even been a thing.
Look at this magic trick I can do, guys.
He's a gamer.
You jelly thing? I'm a magic.
Tip it over, see what happens.
I don't know, Sky. I don't know. I think you already got the big gamers. Let's be honest. You literally hit them out of the ballpark right away. I'm sure there's more, but my dumb gamer brain is not good enough right now to think of them.
Well, I got another topic for you guys then too. Same vein.
It's a lot. There's a lot of survival games. Some games that come out in early access that are definitely not finished.
I don't know
but-
if we count early
Yeah,
access
are
because
those
that's the same
true?
kind of like a live service game.
Exactly. Well, do you consider that live service? Take something like Ark or 7 Days to Die,
Yeah.
Minecraft. Is Minecraft a
Boo,
live service game?
Minecraft, bad. Now.
You're just a hater now.
I am a hater.
He doesn't like change. He's a gamer.
I'm
He
a
doesn't like
gamer.
change.
I don't know. Yeah. I heard Diablo. They're working back a lot of the bad choices they made. So
With Diablo 4, from what I gather, they're like, hey, we're going to give you a really good game, and then in a month, money.
I think what
Yeah.
it is like you'll either get the studio that decides to try to make their game good or the studio that just gives up. Like Cyberpunk 2077 and Battlefield 2042. You have the complete opposites of the spectrum.
yeah.
Although Battlefield at one point had a bigger concurrent base than Halo Infinite. I don't know if it's still that way. Probably is. Who knows? But you're not wrong.
I mean, technically it's still the latest Battlefield game. So,
What was it? What game was I gonna say? Oh, I can't remember.
We were talking about Diablo 4.
Diablo 4. Yes. Apparently, people liked Overwatch 1 more than Overwatch 2. That's just like the monetization changes, and how people just aren't. Seems like they're not having fun with the game anymore.
Gamers liked the loot box mechanic.
I miss the loot boxes in Overwatch.
Did they have it set up though where you couldn't get dupes?
If you got dupes, you got money for it.
Yeah, it's Apex basically.
Yeah, it's like Apex. It was like that's what started it. Overwatch pretty much started the loot box.
I liked them in Overwatch because like when they did their anniversary events, you just get a bunch of free loot boxes with legendary items. That's why I have so many skins in that game, because I just every time I wouldn't play, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, the anniversary event's going on. Let's play for 5 weeks straight, everybody. We're gonna get all of these beautiful skins.
That's when they sold the game for like $30. So you had that. Also, you could buy loot boxes. They sold you loot boxes.
I didn't buy any.
Yeah, I didn't buy any either, and that was about it. But now with the new monetization scheme they had, it's like, oh, you want this legendary box? You either buy or seize a pass, or you get enough tokens, and you're going to play for centuries just to get one legendary skin.
This anniversary event was interesting because it was the first one, I believe, without the loot box formula. And, like, I don't really understand how I got these currency, but apparently I had, like, this non-paid currency. Oh, you're looking at?
I couldn't see the recording icon.
Oh. Apparently I had a bunch of this non-paid currency, and I'm not really sure where I got it or where it came from. But I was able to buy some legendary skins with it because they just had them like available to buy with this non-paid currency. But I don't know where it came from. I don't know if I got it from playing Overwatch 2 or if it was from back in the day or what. But like, if that's what it is next year, all of a sudden I just have a bunch of currency I can buy stuff with. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't care for the skins. It was fun to get loot boxes because you don't know what you're gonna get. You might get something you really like, and other things you're like, yeah, whatever. Well, with this one, there's like 5 skins. Pick one or 2 or whatever. I'm like, I don't really care for any of these.
The first time that I played Overwatch with you last year, maybe it was 2 years ago. I don't remember. We played for like a week because I had downloaded the game. I bought it for like, I think I got it on sale for $10 or something. And I got a couple skins too because I think you just get like complimentary loot boxes.
You get loot boxes like in Apex. You would get them occasionally just for leveling up and stuff.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, dude. I like loot boxes. Who knew? Who knew?
The guy that likes opening up cardboard likes loot boxes.
Who freaking knew that I would have ever? You better believe I stopped and looked at the cardboard today when I was at Walmart. I wasn't looking at Yu-Gi-Oh because the Yu-Gi-Oh products are kind of poopy right now, and I'm gonna go play Yu-Gi-Oh this weekend, and it's the new set. And so I'm opening up Yu-Gi-Oh this weekend. So I looked at Pokemon, but they didn't have any of that 151 set that I wanted to buy. So I was like, well, looks like I'm not buying any. I basically said, as I was walking in the store, I said, if they have a pack of 151, I'll buy it. I'm just going to get one, and that's it. I'm just going to get one, open them, and just throw them outside the window because they're all going to be garbage anyway. We know this. But they didn't have any, so I didn't buy any.
Also, the one thing I liked more about Overwatch 1 than Overwatch 2 is that when a new character came out, you got it. You could play it. In Overwatch 2, when a new character comes out, you have to buy a battle pass, and you have to grind that battle pass to even play as the new character.
False. You can get you get the character right away from play. You can if you grind the free battle pass, then you can get the character
grind the
for
free
free
battle pass.
But if you buy that battle pass, you get the character right away.
Or it's shell out $10.
To be fair, this has nothing really to do with unlocking that character, but going back to just the monetization of those games, I am the opposite of Cole. I dislike loot boxes. I would rather spend $10 on the battle pass because I know, like, if I play, I'm guaranteed this instead of gambling with the $10 to get loot boxes.
But why not both?
For that period of time, though, like you have to play in that period of time to get all those items.
What I'm saying is, I would rather spend $10 and be like, okay, I get all this stuff if I play, rather than $10, I get 10 loot boxes. Hope I get something good.
I was rubbing his foot.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. That's why I don't really buy loot boxes, except for Apex. But I don't buy them anymore, except for cardboard. But I don't buy them. Just kidding. But like, I get what you're saying. I really do. But why not both? Why don't we just have both?
We do battle pass and do have both. I'm saying that's what I prefer. I don't like loot boxes. I prefer to spend the $10.
I guess what I mean is like, why doesn't Overwatch just put loot boxes back in, and then just all the battle pass items just never put them in the loot boxes? Just only make it so the stuff from Overwatch 1 can be done in loot boxes. Heck, maybe even make it so you can't
stuff from previous battle passes.
No, just no battle pass. The only times you get stuff from the battle pass is from the challenges in the battle pass. That's what I think. and then they give you can probably maybe not even buy loot boxes. You can get them during events, and you can maybe even get loot boxes from the battle pass, so we don't get a bunch of garbage stuff that we don't care about, like sprays and stuff. Like, who gives a crap about that stuff?
Yeah.
And so, like, that way we fill out the battle pass with stuff people actually care about, and Overwatch is able to still make money in a sense off of their old stuff that they're kind of done with. Because, like, all the Overwatch 1, like, cosmetic stuff, like, you can't really get them unless it's, like, in a store all of a sudden. So they just throw those kind of things in, like, in loot crates and just put them in the battle pass, like 1 or 2 per battle pass, and then, like I said, during events, you can get 1 or 2 or so like that. Boom. Hire me, Blizzard.
I
drink Mountain
wonder
Dew.
if companies are shying away from loot boxes because of the whole EA controversy that happened.
Oh,
a while
no
ago.
doubt. That's got to be
Yeah.
part of it. But if that were the case, well, this is a bad example. I was going to say, if that was the case, then why isn't Apex doing it? But it's because it's EA.
Yeah, it's EA.
It's literally because it's EA still.
To be fair, I think Apex has done loot boxes correctly.
I do too.
That's the way you should do it. But also Fortnite.
Yeah, sure.
That's why everybody's going through the battle pass
Yeah.
method.
I would say Apex's stuff has gotten worse recently. Like, those events that they do, like, you can't even they don't even put Apex packs in the events anymore. Like, the past, like, 3, like, collection events, you know how they got the trackers you can do? You get, like, sometimes you get a legendary weapon or something like that.
You just buy it all now?
No, they still do the tracker, but it's
Oh.
absolute dog crap. Like, it's not even worth playing. You don't get any legendary items, so you don't get any legendary skins for guns or characters. So, as of right there, don't even care. They don't give you any loot crates either. Not even, like, the basic ones. So, like, you know the collection events that got the $7 loot crates? And you'd be able to get one of those at the end of the collection event? Not anymore. Gone. It's been like that for the past, like, 3 or 4, I swear. And it's just not even worth grinding the collection events anymore. Like, it used to be one of my favorite parts about Apex.
Yeah,
was
we would
grinding
always
collection
jump in and
events.
play.
I love the collection events, but suck now. So
Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, I understand. Like, I get the appeal of it. Don't get me wrong. I'm a human. I like to gamble too. But as far as do I like the battle pass or the loot crate model better, definitely prefer the battle pass. Just because I'm guaranteed, as long as I play, I'm guaranteed that stuff.
Long story short, live services suck.
I completely agree with you. I'm just gonna make a counter argument for the loot boxes, just because. How many times do you get a battle pass and you don't buy it because you think everything in there is kind of lame?
Often. Very often.
Exactly. So if they just made us you get loot crates, you get a chance at something that you actually do care about.
Sure. But I think for me, I've been gypped so much that I'm just like, dang, why bother?
It's not gypped when there's odds, guy. Cha-ching!
It feels like I get gypped.
Yeah. Tell that to the people that buy cardboard.
I watched this man open up, was it $60 worth of Apex packs?
Yeah.
And then you made a video about it. That was
Yeah,
cool.
That was a good video. The best part about it is that I still got the freaking heirloom a couple packs later. Not even from the $60 that I dropped.
Yeah.
That said, I got like 10 legendary items out of that, which is good.
It's worth.
Which was worth more than
more.
what I paid.
Right.
Yeah, because legendary items roughly $10 to $20 per item. $60, not bad.
That's another thing I wanted to touch on too. Is I've never really understood you can't buy any skin that you want. You have to wait for it to come into the store. Whereas something like Apex, you can buy any skin.
They do have skins though that you can't buy until they're in the store though.
Sure, but like all the base stuff, I think Overwatch's base stuff you can't get unless it pops into the store at that specific time, right? Kind of like why you wanted the bathing suit.
I believe
Widow.
yeah, sure, exactly. But that wasn't one of the base skins.
Oh, it wasn't?
You know, Overwatch does have those base skins. Just like Apex.
Right.
Well, we should probably move on because it seems like Thane does not care about our conversation.
Lost just total interest.
He gives me like this look of just like, how many ways can I kill this man right now?
No, he's lying.
He's
What's
like,
way
I could.
number five?
He's totally
way
lying.
number 5 is grabbing my can, ripping it in half, and shoving it into my eyes.
No,
The spiky end.
So
no.
graphic.
Yeah,
Puts the
like,
blood.
I would say I don't really care much for live service games, all that much, and considering all the great single players games we got, well, Baldur's Gate, one of them, Baldur's Gate has co-op.
Modern Warfare 3 is a pretty good one, isn't it?
I haven't. Well, this is almost not.
2012. version.
2012.
No, 2023.
Actually, nobody even liked the 2012 version.
I think there was
Yeah.
a lot of people that I've talked to that was the one they played the most of.
Really?
Mine
Yeah.
definitely was Modern
Well,
Warfare 2
okay.
as well.
Here's
On
the kicker.
internet.
Yes, you're all right.
Thank you.
They were in 7th grade when we were in high school.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom. Got it.
On the internet, like in public.
Freaking our
Yeah.
brains, dude. They're just
Yeah.
freaking doing the thing you guys are doing earlier. This is my brain. This is Skylar's brain.
Yeah.
And then like every now and then they switch it up and do a little bit of that. And then Thane's brain gets in there too a little bit.
So let me continue with my point.
Sorry. Thane.
Back in the day on the internet, when Modern Warfare 2 came out, it was like the most hyped game. And then people slowly started to hate it, where this group got around and started hating on Call of Duty. Yeah?
So the reason why people started hating Modern Warfare 2 was because Jason West and Vince Zampella were leaving Infinity Ward during the release of their final map pack. And so all of the bugs and glitches in that map pack never got patched.
Oh, okay.
What
That's-
map pack was that?
That is the one with the really, really giant map that nobody liked.
Why
Was it the one with the amusement park, like the?
No, that was map pack 1. The trailer park and the amusement park, and then
That's
there's one other
so
map. That's
weird
map
that-
pack 1. Map pack 2, you literally don't know because, like I said, nobody
so
liked
weird
it.
that's
It got to
looking
the
it up.
point where they did have somebody take it out of. I think they had that whole map pack taken out of rotation, I believe.
Oh, that sucks. But anyways, yeah, the hatred got so bad that like when Modern Warfare 3 came out, like everyone was dunking on it. They were like, Call of Duty sucks now. Like but it was still the best selling game because all the casuals were like, yeah, whatever. And people still played it as guilty pleasure. Like I saw videos where like, all right, let's see if it's better than Modern Warfare 3, and then they die once. It's like, it's still the same damn game. Ah! And they rage. It's like, yeah, that was the era when everyone started hating on Call of Duty.
Was it called Revengeance map pack?
No, Resurgence is the one in the trailer park. It's the one after Resurgence.
Oh, our camera's doing the thing.
How's it overheating, dude?
I don't know.
But
How far have we been recording? We've been recording that long?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? I guess we take a break in a second.
Yeah,
I don't think
we'll
it might be on 4K.
we'll find it. I'm gonna say though the topic of conversation I want to have after this
Yeah.
because I'm gonna forget, and then you can finish your thoughts. Thing
okay,
is I want to talk about how when you brought up yesterday, you're like, yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is coming out, and it sounds like it's just a campaign with changes to.
it's Modern Warfare 3, by the way.
Sorry, Modern Warfare 3. It's just a campaign with changes.
They're
to
the same.
Warzone. Doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
really doesn't. They're all the
Yeah.
same launcher.
It sounds like it's
That's the worst part about it.
yeah, it sounds like it's a $70 campaign, and all the multiplayer is just gonna go into Warzone. It's like
I want to talk about that though.
that sounds
And
like
compare it
DLC.
to- that's something we'll talk about after.
Whoa,
Okay.
Thane,
If you wanna
quit
wrap up your-
Fortniting over Skylar's.
If you want to wrap up your thought, though, I don't know
Okay.
if you even remember what it was.
That's all. I think that's all I've got.
Any dabs for
Yeah.
us before we take a break,
No,
please?
no dabbing. This isn't
Here,
2012.
I'll do one half of it.
When
for
was dabbing?
you. Do the other one. Do the other one.
There you go.
He dabbed on my arm. That was cute and very sexual. I'm very glad we did. Oh, here we go. Here's the map.
Rust, I'll 1v1 you.
Those are all the base maps. Those are not the multiplayer. Oh, or those are
I think
It's
this
a
is
mix.
all of them.
It's a mixture.
no.
I
go
want to
up.
find just the
Trailer
map
Park
pack,
was
though.
a DLC map, I remember.
Trailer Park.
Trailer
Carnival,
Park was,
too.
Carnival was.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
If you click on one of them,
Bailout? Is that what it was?
Click it.
why did no one ever fix it?
That is it.
That's it.
That's a map pack 2 map. So
Yep.
click on that. Oh my gosh, this
I
advertisement.
know.
Yeah.
With the
Scroll down. See if you can see
fandom-
what stimulus
the fandom-
package.
Yeah. The fandom. Wait, this is great viewing.
Oh my God, we need an ad
Dude,
block on
fandom
this
is the
shit.
worst website
Yeah,
ever.
I know. It's just butt
See,
with so
Crash
many
was
ads.
good, but that's from Modern Warfare
One.
4, Call of Duty 4.
There must have been a third map pack because none of
Overgrown.
these maps.
No, there was only 2.
Are you sure?
That's what it said. It said there was only 2 maps: Stimulus and Resurgence.
What's
was it
overgrown
Storm?
then? It could be Storm. I just remember being more
It
deserty.
might have been.
I know what Overgrown is. It's like the farm town one.
Oh,
Bailout-
that's from Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4 as well.
right.
Are these all
Bailout
just-
was new.
Bailout, I think, was the garbage one. I don't remember Salvage or
I remember
this-
Salvage the most.
I don't remember
personally.
Storm.
Click on Storm. I just
Did-
remember being it.
So it's kind of funny. I'm thinking,
This is
Why didn't anyone like?
This
add
is an
Infinity
ad
Ward?
I'm talking about in my video. Spoilers.
Oh,
Why
that's
didn't
funny.
anyone add Infinity Ward? Just like decide, hey, these matches are glitchy. Let's patch them out. Instead, the two guys leave, and there's like, yep, we're not going to do anything about it. It's like,
Well, it wasn't just those two.
Oh.
They basically took their entire team and
Oh.
created Respawn Entertainment,
Oh, the
and that's
whole
why we have
team
Titanfall.
left.
Yeah, they literally left Infinity Ward, and Infinity Ward became the shell of its former self.
Yeah. Is that
and
why-
then they made Titanfall at Respawn. They made a company called Respawn. And made
is
Titanfall.
that why Modern Warfare 3 they only did the campaign, and they had Sledgehammer do the multiplayer? Because like,
Yeah,
It's
because
such a
it wasn't
skeleton
really
crew.
Infinity Ward doing anything. I
Yeah,
mean, like
it's
there
just-
was people
yeah.
there, but yeah, exactly. Yep.
it's just a skeleton.
That's
crew.
why it started to become like this.
Is that why
all of these
Ghost
different
sucked
people.
so hard?
Was that Infinity Ward?
Yeah.
Then it really wasn't Infinity Ward.
Yeah,
it was
that's
it
true.
was some other people with the
Yeah.
Infinity Ward name on it.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Literally,
The
Infinity
Infinity
Ward's
Ward.
just a shell that made Modern Warfare.
I know
3
everybody likes to
Ghosts.
shit on Ghost. I really liked the gunplay of Ghost, though. I liked the guns as well. I thought it felt really good. But
I'd have to try it, dude.
that was also when I was like 16 or 17 in high school,
Yeah.
though. So I could have had my Call of Duty goggles on. But anyway, we got to take a break. Let
Yeah.
our camera chill. We will be right back.
Yeah.
Ready for my
All right, we are officially back.
What do you mean? I'm not even sitting down yet. This freaking guy.
Whoops.
It's
sorry.
just chop, 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 chop.
He's just got a cat of nine tails whipping you.
Chop, 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 chop. I'm out of breath. I can't do it any longer. I was gonna keep going until he stopped me.
What were you doing?
I was chopping.
Okay.
So
That's what you're doing to me.
let's go
Chop,
to the
chop.
question of: is it bad to pay $70 for a campaign when and the multiplayer is free, like Thane was saying?
I mean, if there's not much to it, then
Wait, is the multiplayer gonna be free?
yeah, it's just Warzone.
Well, no, like the.
Oh, the
normal
base
Call of Duty.
multiplayer?
Yeah,
Probably not.
well, that's what I.
They haven't made any of the others free. Why would they make this one?
I don't know. That's all I care about. Though.
I
I don't
thought-
really care to
I
play
thought
Warzone.
I thought it was just Warzone that
No,
they
they
were.
definitely have a multiplayer.
Oh,
I saw a dude frog hopping around in it the other day.
That is sad, though, going back to what we were saying before the break of all the games you can boot up on the same launcher. You just pull it up
so
and then
sad.
it's got
I hate that
all
so
the
much.
games. This is literally them saying, hey, guys,
We
didn't
don't
make-
care about
yeah,
our game.
Our
We-
game isn't different. We
It's
copied and
literally like
pasted."
they put code in the game that switches between the game versions within the game itself.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl.
yep. Well,
I paid $120 for the same game.
You've been doing it for years.
This one's even worse. Like I said, it's literally something in the code that just you flip a switch, changes all of the assets.
well, yeah. Now it's just the same game, but they have just a new campaign. It's just probably gonna be the same multiplayer.
I mean, like there'll be the Call of Duty tweaks. There'll be the new maps, the new guns, the
Some
Yeah, but is
some
this-
new
some
goofy
like the
movement
stat
thing.
updates and stuff. You can frog hop now. You can go froggy mode on.
It's like it's the Madden of shooters.
Yep.
We've been saying that since we were
Yeah.
ninth graders,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah,
It's never changed.
kind of like how
Just the way I
Mario's
like
like
it.
War never changes.
Mario's the. And we said Mario was the Call of Duty of platformers or something.
Did I say that?
People said that, like when new Super Mario Brothers, those games were coming out, it's like there's no change between them, and there really wasn't.
Although I feel
Yeah.
I feel like Super Mario Wonder is
But
kind
in
of
this time, you're
it.
gonna be an
Yeah.
elephant in it.
Exactly. It's changing.
Nah, it's gonna be the same game. You can like shake your Wii remote and get off on it, and like turn into a little bubble and pick up your buddy, throw him off a cliff. That's the only good redeeming part about those games.
To be fair, I don't want change. That's what I want.
You
I
just want more Mario. Why
I
don't
want
you
more
just
Mario.
play Super Mario Maker? You get infinite.
You get
Because I
Infinite-
don't want infinite. I want an ending.
Well, then why do you want the same thing every single time? Like,
Because
if you want an ending, just be done with Mario as soon as you roll credits on one of them. Never ever touch him again.
I want
You
an,
got
I want
got.
an ending.
Mamma mia!
I want an ending with a new game that I can give money to.
I don't know what.
want something natural with stretch marks. So it's a
So he's heard. Yeah. So he's heard.
yeah, but the thing is, like, what do we want? Do we want change?
This guy, dude, he starts speaking before he knows what he wants to say.
Here's the thing.
Then he breathes real hard into the mic.
I paid $60 for Halo Infinite's campaign,
Uh huh.
and the multiplayer was free.
Mm-hmm.
And I was downright happy to pay $60 for the campaign.
Was it worth it? Was
Yeah.
it worth your money?
I played like 30 hours
I mean,
of
that's
it.
probably why they made it a bit more longer, more extensive. It's like, hey, we gave you this big giant map to do multiple things
I
in.
paid $60 for Halo 1 for 10 missions.
That's true. Well, that was $50 back then, by the way.
Okay, $50.
Yeah, I get sat on.
But there was still
Sexually.
multiplayer. There was couch
Yeah, but
co-op.
let's be honest.
Yeah,
Let's be honest. Who the freak was doing that other than college nerds?
it's true.
I don't think Xbox Live even came out till like a year
No,
into
but you
its-
could like system link and stuff.
Yeah,
on
system
Halo
link.
1.
People were doing that for Halo 1.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
college people.
Yeah.
a
That's how
5-year-old
Rooster Teeth
Sky's
started.
not doing it.
And then Halo 2 came
5-year-old
out.
Sky probably shouldn't be playing Halo.
Then Halo 2 came out, and then 3 million nerds came together, and probably more than 3 million. Bunch of people came together and said, "Hey, gaming is fun."
But how many games have you paid $60 for and it's just a campaign?
Want to hear the real question? How many games you paid $60 for and then maybe booted up once for 30 minutes? Yep.
Yeah.
I got us all with that one. didn't
Well,
I?
to be fair, I couldn't tell you the last brand new game I've bought and not finished.
Oh,
That-
really?
That's true.
Like
I've
brand new.
That's
I
true.
couldn't tell you the last one I bought.
I've
that
bought-
I haven't played through.
2 games recently, and I finished them.
I can tell you one that not like very recently, but I can tell you one. Red Dead 2. I bought that at PC launch. I played the online for like maybe 10 hours, and then I've not touched the game since. Well, I tried playing through the campaign, and then like crashed on me, and then I tried loading it back up, and it didn't save my progress. I gave up. Thanks, Rockstar. You big cuck.
So
Just tickled your balls.
Red Dead 2, that was funny for me. Like, I played a good amount of it. And that was when I was streaming. I was trying to stream all of it. Streaming took it out of me. I took a break for a while. Got back into it like a couple of years later and beat the whole thing.
I remember both of those. I remember when you stopped playing it, and then when you got back into it.
Yeah.
Because you were into it for like a week.
Yeah.
And that was literally all you did. You weren't even watching VTubers at the time, I don't think.
Yeah, it was fun.
Remember when you didn't watch VTubers and you had so much time to play video games?
Yeah.
And hang out with us. Work on
Well-
videos.
You never hung out with us.
No.
And work on videos.
I'd like to hang out with you, Thane. You
There
could've
was a
went
time
golfing
in
with
Thane's
us.
life when he was making 1 to 2 videos a week. No joke.
Surprising.
Yeah, he was making 1 to 2 videos a week. It was like one video where he would edit and then the podcast, and then him and I we would alternate who edited the podcast for the week. He did that for like a year. You did that. You're not
Yeah.
gone. I'm gonna
Well,
speak like you're right next to me.
those were easier videos. Those were like Let's Plays where I just go through it, do some funny edits,
Right,
then
but still, at one point in our careers, you had some drive.
yeah. Now where am I?
Let's loop back. I don't really care about that conversation. We've done that one.
Yeah.
We beat that horse to death at this point. Let's
That's
talk
true.
about something else. Let's go back to
The campaign.
Yeah, campaigns. I want to see if I can think of any other games that I bought full price that I just never beat. It's hard because I don't buy very many games anymore.
I don't buy very many brand new games anymore. I still buy tons of games. All
Sometimes
the
I'll
time.
buy games on sale. When it's a brand new game, it's something I really have to be excited for, like Armored Core.
And you beat that one.
Yeah, and then I was thinking, oh dang, I really want to get Alan Wake 2 and Spider-Man 2, but they came out on the same day. Then I thought to myself, why do I have to play them right now?
Tomorrow.
They come out tomorrow. I don't care.
I
They
would
come out
care.
tomorrow?
I would care more about
October
the Alan
10th.
Wake one.
What?
I said I would care more about the Alan Wake one. Not that I've ever played the first
Yeah.
one, but like, what else are you gonna do in New York City as Spider-Man?
I mean,
Rope.
rope. I do like Spider-Man, but I think I can wait. Like the first one was okay, but this one doesn't look very different. So
Was Miles Morales its own game, or was it like? A
yeah, it was like a
DLC?
short.
like an expansion kind of.
It was like a standalone.
It was like the
expansion.
Xenoblade DLCs, but it wasn't tied. It was like you were buying a cartridge of Torna.
But was it
Yeah.
$60?
Nope.
How much was it?
Like
30
40.
Oh, $40.
Yeah, it was cheap. That one was cheap.
Same price as Torna.
Yeah, I realized like, well, I still got Tears of the Kingdom beat, so I'm just gonna not care about.
Hey, that's the last game you paid full price for. You haven't beat.
Yeah, and I'm gonna beat it. I want to beat it by the end of the year.
We did it. We found it.
Mission. And then also I'm like, man, the new Yakuza games come out, but I still haven't played all those games.
Yakuza one of those series that like I think I would enjoy, specifically the turn-based ones, like the Like a Dragon series.
Yeah.
But I no drive to get.
I saw the January release date. It was like, I guess I'm gonna have to put that one on hold. But I do want to do videos on those. But I was thinking, all right, the next one after Tears of the Kingdom, I'm gonna do Final Fantasy, and that's probably the next big game I want to buy.
Final Fantasy
Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Oh, I bought it though.
You did? You already bought
Yeah,
it?
I pre-ordered. Remember?
Oh, you pre-ordered physical?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this
I
conversation.
guess I'll have to.
We can pop it into your PlayStation.
Yeah.
Can I play it on your PlayStation? I'll let you play my copy whenever you want.
Sure.
I don't have like a desire to play it at launch either. So if you all of a sudden want to play it at launch, it's all you do.
Probably gonna. If I beat it, I'm probably gonna want to play it at launch.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna probably want to play blow through the original Final Fantasy VII, just to see how all the differences.
But yeah, I bought the physical because I have the PlayStation 4 of the original one limited edition, and this one came out. I'm like, freak, I have to get it now. I have to complete the set. So in five years, when the next one comes out limited edition, if I don't get it because it sells out or something, I'm literally gonna just be so angry.
I don't think it's
in darker words.
You'll get it on the PS6.
Yeah, it'll be.
I don't know if it's
that'd be fun. 4, 5, 6.
I don't know if it's gonna take 5 years. I'm pretty sure they're gonna recycle a lot of elements into.
I mean maybe there's like I don't know enough about the OG game, but it seems like this one they weren't able to recycle very much because you're in Midgar in one game and then you're literally in the rest of the world in this game.
Yeah.
I don't know what the next game would do. Does it still just take place in the whole rest of the world? Or does it go somewhere you think? I don't know. I've never played them. I have to get Luke in here.
Well, anyways, yeah, that's. I think new games are going to be done for a while for that because actually Armored Core, I still want to go through all the endings.
I got another question for you gamers. This is probably a good one to wrap up on. Unless you guys had anything else you want to say about that one, that question.
I don't think I do. I guess if I think of something, I'll say it. But
so we're getting towards the end of the year. We're in quarter 4. Is there any games that you're looking forward to that you're going to pick up that are new and releasing
this year?
This year for the rest of this year.
Not really.
Well,
no.
I think so. Okay, I must not because I thought there was one, and I remember thinking, "Oh, I need to quickly finish all of the Call of Duty Black Ops games so I can play this game." So it must either already be out or it's coming out soon. But the problem is I don't remember what it was, so I must have not have cared that much about it to begin with.
Was it the Cyberpunk DLC?
I mean, that's kind of one, and the other one I thought of was Sea of Stars, but that's also just another one of those like, yeah, I'd like to play that one. So, not really either of those. I think there was literally something, but I can't remember.
So, the two on my list.
Cyberpunk's DLC, so it's only $30.
Yeah, but what is it, like a 10-hour DLC?
Yeah, but if I'm playing the DLC, I'm playing through the whole game at this point because it's a brand new game. I want to replay through the whole game, do the DLC at the part where it's like in the story, and then just continue.
That's probably smart.
But like, let's be honest, am I ever gonna do that? Probably not. I played through it once and I enjoyed it then.
I'm excited for when I get to actually play through it.
Yeah, fun game.
I'm waiting for a new graphics card.
Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I think there was something that I wanted to play or was kind of looking forward to playing, but
guess you could look up upcoming games this year.
I could, but I feel like it was probably some stupid niche that I looked at one day. I was like, yeah, that looks like it'd be fun.
I think this year, honestly, has been one of the best years for gaming, especially for myself personally. But the last couple games that I'm looking forward to is Super Mario Wonder, obviously, and then I believe Super Mario RPG also comes out this year.
It does.
Yeah.
Which
that might have been what I was thinking of, but still not as much.
And I don't really like RPG games that much, especially turn-based, but maybe this will be the one that gets me. Because I do enjoy Pokemon. I also played through all of Miitopia, that's a game I played.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll get into turn-based.
I know I've said this to you before, but just the fact that you're okay with Pokemon's combat, you'll probably like Persona.
Yeah.
Because like while all turn-based are like in their base are the same, Persona and Pokemon have a lot more similarities, just like type advantages and stuff kind of thing.
Well, and Persona's also got that element of story, which Pokemon doesn't really have.
Nope.
So I feel like that in and of itself, the stimulation part of life might get me hooked in that one as well.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at the upcoming games in October.
Is this shooting at 4K? Is that why we're overheating?
We must be. I must have accidentally switched to 4K or something.
Whoops.
Strap in thing.
It's not that hard to edit a podcast in 4K. It's just when you make sure you set the sequence to 1080p. So looking at this, like I know Forza Motorsports was coming out, but I'm not huge on the motorsports games. I mean, maybe someday I'll get it. Detective Pikachu as well. That was one that I was kind of just like on. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I'm still going.
Does that Peach game come out this year? Is that next year?
I don't think it's this year.
No, that's probably next year. Is there supposed to be a Luigi game coming out too?
It's the remake of number 1.
Oh, I was
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
Spider-Man's the 20th, not the 10th.
Number
I missed
2,
it by
actually.
10 days.
Oh, number 2.
Spider-Man's the 20th. Dang, dude, Alan Wake is actually the 27th.
Oh, they delayed it a
They
bit.
must have.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea because like
Ghost Runner 2 is October 26th. I didn't play the first, and Skylar did though.
I might get that one. It was actually really fun.
You made a you made a video on it too, yeah. I thought said you made a game on it.
Yeah, I'm a
You made
gamer.
a game after a game. Yeah, I don't know if there actually is anything like Naruto X Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. Ooh, maybe. I mean, looking at the rest of this list, probably not. I guess there's the Pokemon DLC. That's probably going to be November. But I mean, like, what's that? 4 hours? It's not going to be long. There'll probably be a bunch of post-game stuff I can do, but I don't know.
What do you think?
I think that I don't know. I just had a desire to play older games, like emulate, just run and fire up an emulator and.
It's cool. The backlog
Yeah.
never ends. Just new game, throw it on the backlog.
What you
Yeah.
do is just give up on the backlog and play games when you want to play them. Be like, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
play that one now.
That's what I do with my backlog. Like I'll look through my backlog and be like, "Oh, that sounds fun."
I don't do that. I used to have like a backlog list, but I kind of given up on the whole idea of a backlog list. I just go, yeah, I want to start this one now, and then I just do it.
Well, whenever you guys get the hankering for making a backlog, I got a website for you.
Is it the backloggery?
It's called Backlogged. You're almost there.
Oh,
Wow, cool.
I think the backloggery might have been a YouTube channel.
Backlogged is very similar to AnyList, and I really like it.
I'll tell you what I want. It's not video game related. It's cardboard related. I want people to play card games with me. I need some cardboard friends. How do I get cardboard friends in our area? How do I meet people that play card? Should I go on Tinder and like select myself as bi and then put in the description? I'm not looking for sex or anything. I just want to play cardboard. Anybody want to play? Should I do that? Think
Probably
that would
wouldn't
work?
be a bad idea.
And
And
I
you could make a video on it.
The picture is like me holding up cardboard, and like I got one over here too. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon.
You could just say, "I play these games," and then you just each. Picture.
I play these games. Wouldn't mind getting into these games.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's how I can make friends. And just swipe yes on every single person.
Yeah, you'd have to.
And then see how many people swipe yes on me because they also swiped yes on every person. And they try to hit on me. Like, no, I'm looking to play cardboard, not to bone. Sorry.
No sex, just cardboard.
Just cardboard, please.
And with that, we're going to end the episode there. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you're going to have good luck for a year. Be sure to hit that like button.
Yeah, rub a rabbit's foot for us, too.
Yeah, pick a 4-leaf clover.
Yeah, rubber rabbit's dick. That.
It's a good thing we're at the end of the podcast that nobody listens.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Sorry about that. Have a good day, everybody.
I love you.
Bye.
Keep it rad.